Hey guys, what up? I'm not a dude and my name's not Jude, but today I will be bringing you a concert review, and this is of the Glamour Kills Tour 2013, with the lineup being Mayday Parade, Man Overboard, Cartel, and Stages and Stereos. I went to the Connecticut date, which was yesterday, October 22nd. At the Webster Theater. The first band that played was Stages and Stereos. We kind of came in a little bit late-ish, and I went and bought merch right away, and then we went and saw them. We missed like 2 of their songs, but their set was actually really cool. What I do have to say is I've listened to this band before, a while ago, and I haven't really heard any of their new songs, but they're really not that bad. The lead singer has a lot of emotion in his voice and a lot of power in it. And I know Mayday Parade is actually really good friends with Stages and Stereos. So I think they had a really good set. They were really good. They were really fun moving around. Not a lot of the crowd was into them, but I personally liked them. So the next band that played was Cartel. And I haven't really heard Cartel's music before. I mean, I've listened to a song here and there, but they had a problem with doing sound check. I guess like the lead vocalist was trying to get a certain sound through the venue, and it just didn't come out right, and you could tell from their first song the microphones were like really loud to the point where you couldn't understand like what they were singing at all, and it just sounded like really muffled. And then after the first song they kind of fixed things a little bit. They were pretty good. I mean, I'm not a big Cartel fan, but they weren't bad. And the next band that played was Man Overboard, and this was the second time seeing them. If you watch my Never Shout Never concert review, I talked about them briefly, and I said how I wasn't really a fan of them. And personally, again, that's how I feel. I don't really like any of Man Overboard's music. No offense to anybody who does, but I'm not personally into pop punk, only like certain artists here and there, and Man Overboard's just not one of them. And they played like some of the songs that I remember listening to from the last time I saw them. And again, they had some crazy dedicated fan moshers. I even saw a few girl moshers at this show, which was really cool. Overall, I mean, I wasn't too impressed with their set list. I mean, their voices are really whiny and high. I feel like they have way too many guitarists doing too many different things. But they do know how to get a crowd hyped up, and they really do have dedicated fans. So that's really all I have to say about Man Overboard. I'm sorry if you like them. I just don't personally like Man Overboard. Next band, well, the last band that played, was Mayday Parade, which was the reason I obviously went to this show. Mayday Parade opened up with their new song Ghost, which is a single on their self-titled album. And it was really cool because Derek had the piano out and everything and had the full effect. A lot of people knew this song, a lot of people didn't know this song, so it was really iffy starting out with like a newer song. Wasn't bad. The next song they played, which I expected this, was Jamie All Over, which really got the crowd amped up. A lot of people wanted to mosh and acted crazy for this. Everybody was singing the words even if they didn't know the words. And it was just such a fun song to see live, because I've listened to it, you know, just on CD, but hearing it live just made me appreciate the song so much more. The next song they played was When You See My Friends, which is off the self-titled album. They did a really good job singing that song. Again, I really like the, I don't remember the drummer's name. I think it's Jake. Him and Derek kind of like switching back vocals, and they sounded really nice. They played another new song, 12 through 15, which this is actually a song I really like. Not a lot of people knew it, but that's okay. The next song they played was Girls, which is like a really fun, amped up, pop rock, fast-paced song, and a lot of people jumped up and down for this one, even if it was a new song. And I was very pleased to hear this live. I was hoping that this would be one of the songs they played live, and they did. Next song they played was Black Cat, which was another one that everybody knew because it's another older song. And they did this song really well. I don't personally love this song. It's a good song, but I wish they had like another song that I liked off of the first album, but that's okay. Still really good. Black Cat, they did really good. Miserable at Best was the next song they played. And Derek brought out the piano. It was really cool just to like slow things down from listening to such an amped song like that. And Miserable at Best was so emotional. Everybody was singing it. It was just nice, calm, chill. Like the whole crowd just really felt connected with like Derek singing. And then you have like Jake, who was on the drum set. I think his name is Jake. And he was singing too. Doing Jason's parts when Jason used to be in the band. The next song they played was a more slower song again. Without the bitter, the sweet isn't as sweet, which I was really surprised to hear this song live, just because it's something I just wouldn't expect them to play. And it was really cool them playing like two slower-ish songs. And before they even played the song, Derek was talking, and he was like asking if we knew anybody who died from suicide because of depression and stuff. And he wanted like us to remember those people today or tonight. And then they started playing that song, and I thought it was really cool that they did that. It was really emotional for me and my friend because we actually had one of our coworkers actually died 4 days ago because he was addicted to caffeine, and I think he just drank so much of it that it just caused him to have a heart attack. So it was really emotional, but I thought it was nice that he said that. And they did a great job with that song. It's super emotional to hear, but still was really good. The next song they played, which they said that this was the first song they ever wrote, which I'm really surprised because I had no idea. But I love this song. It was one of the first songs I ever heard by Mayday Parade, which is 3 Cheers for 5 Years. And they did a great job with that song. And then the last song they played was The Last Something That Meant Anything. And this song, like, lyric-wise related to me so well at a period of time in my life. And so just it was really emotional to hear that song, and that song's off their like first EP. So I was really happy to hear that song because they did a great job with it and everybody knew the words and everything. And overall, Mayday Parade did a great job. It was one of the most emotional concerts I've seen aside from seeing Circa Survive and Aerosmith. This was just like another like really emotional concert for me because I've always loved Mayday Parade. Also, if you guys didn't know, I got my nose pierced last week, so just throwing that out there to you guys. Throwing it out. Anyways, I'll show you guys the merchandise I got. I got a Mayday Parade poster, and it says Mayday Parade. Has all the people on it, and they're like at a beach or something. And it's double-sided, so it has this back thing too. But I personally like this side better, so I'm probably going to hang this side up. Another thing I got, which of course I had to get this, which is the physical copy, the CD of Mayday Parade's Monsters in the Closet. They had all their albums there, but this is the only one I don't have by the band. So I also got 2 wristbands. I got a Mayday Parade Monsters in the Closet one. It's got the little keyhole and the key, and it says Monsters in the Closet on the back. And I got a to their song Stay on it, and it's got like the little it's got the little M symbol, please stay, and then it says if you believe that everything's alright, you won't be all alone tonight. And then it says Mayday Parade right here. And I'm probably going to give this to a certain special person. Cause yeah, I got a certain special person, you know. Just saying. And this is, I really wanted to get a tour t-shirt, and this is the Glamour Kills tour t-shirt. It says Mayday Parade. It's got Man Overboard, all the bands that play basically. It says Glamour Kills Tour 2013. It says the same thing on the back with the tour dates. Next thing I got was a Mayday Parade tank top, which I don't really have that many tank tops, but I always wanted to get this when they put it up in their merch store. And it has Mayday Parade and like them live. And then, last but not least, here's my ticket to prove to you guys that I was not lying. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this album review. Stay brutal and stay tuned for more reviews. See ya.